Hello, friends, and welcome to today's episode. When his fourth daughter was born, a dad was very happy. But his happiness didn't last long because he started to notice things about his daughter that made him feel like she wasn't his. The dad started a study that completely changed the lives of two families and tied them together. When a father on the Colombian Caribbean coast started to question that the girl in his house, whom he called his daughter and loved, was really his, it was a big surprise that caused big changes in the family. Jose Hernandez, the girl's father, was eager to find out if the girl he had cared for and protected for 4 years was really his daughter. The father started to look into it to find out what was going on. Salome, Jose's daughter, was born on March 21, 2016, at about 2:50 p.m. in the city of Barranquilla, at the ESA Hospital Neo Jess. The girl's father was at work when she was born, but he was very happy when he heard the news. Jose said that when Salome was born, everything was fine because the birth was recorded in his name and everything went as usual. But he did say that he knew something was wrong with her from the first time he saw her. The first thing that Jose noticed was wrong with Salome was how she looked. He noticed that her feet didn't have the thing that made his other girls' feet special. Jose already had 3 girls, and his fourth daughter was the one he wasn't sure about. Jose didn't pay attention to the first sign of trouble because his feelings were strong, and he kept caring for and loving Salome. But as time went on, he felt more and more that she wasn't his. As Salome got older, Jose noticed that her skin was getting whiter and that her face was different from those of his other 3 children. He worried more about her light skin, which was different from his dark skin, which made people call him the black one. Every day, the girl looked less and less like him. She didn't look like her mother or anyone else in her family either. Jose never stopped being Salome's father or building a relationship with her, but he became more and more convinced that she wasn't his daughter. In 2019, at the end of May, Jose chose to find out the truth about Salome because he could no longer stand the thought that she wasn't his. The dad told Salome's mom that he was taking the little girl to Barranquilla to buy her new shoes. Instead, he took her to a lab in the city so that their DNA could be compared. Jose said he was shocked by the results. When I got the results saying that the girl and I were not compatible, I thought it was a joke and that they were taking me for a fool, he said. Jose went to talk to Salome's mother, Norilis, after the DNA test proved what he already thought. He asked for the truth about their daughter because he thought she had told him a lie. But Norilis was also shocked by this news, and she told Jose that Salome was his daughter because she hadn't been with anyone else. Jose wasn't sure, so he told Norilis that she should also take a DNA test if she had nothing to hide. The test results came out on June 25, 2019, and they showed that Norilis was 99% incompatible with her daughter. This made the family even more shocked. Jose asked himself, "Where is my daughter?" because the DNA test results were so strange. In order to find out what was going on, he started another search for his real daughter. Jose used Salome's ID to file an appeal that would force the hospital to give him records of all the normal and cesarean births that happened between March 20 and 22, 2016. The father was looking for signs that would lead him to his real daughter. On September 19, 2019, he got records showing that on March 21, 2016, 5 girls and 2 boys were born. Even though Norilis told him not to, Jose chose to do his own research. She didn't want to keep looking because she didn't think she would be able to find her daughter. She also liked the girl she had raised for 4 years as if she were her own. Jose kept looking for his daughter, but he only looked at girls born that day. He chose a birth that was recorded a few minutes after Salome was born. Ana Cecilia Cano was the birth mother who signed up. She lived in Chimichagua, a small town in Cesar. Jose found her on Facebook. In her personal shot, she was with a little girl. When Jose looked at the picture of the little girl, he saw that she had some of the same features as he did. He became sure that this girl was his daughter because she seemed to be the same age as his real daughter should have been. The dad began sending texts and pictures of Salome to Ana. Ana didn't answer for 20 days because she was afraid of the man who said he was the actual father of her daughter. Both of them kept sending each other lots of texts and pictures of Salome. In the end, Ana decided that her daughter and they should do a DNA test together. The DNA test showed that Jose and Norilis were the real parents of the girl Ana had named Saray. The tests also showed that Salome's real mother was Ana. Now that things had changed for good, the two families had to figure out how to raise their girls. The moms wouldn't let the girls switch places because they had grown to love the one they were taking care of. On the other hand, Jose said that he liked Salome, but that he also wanted to help raise his own daughter, Saray. He also said that he had already wasted a lot of time with Saray and didn't want to waste any more. The two girls have already been to Jose's house in Santo Tomas. Salome and Saray are now like sisters to each other. Saray had already gotten used to the idea that Jose was his real father, Jose said. He said that things are great between the two families. The girls' mothers, Ana and Norilis, found it hard to give up their daughters, whom they had raised and thought of as their own. But even though the women didn't want to trade their girls, they had to by law. A judge said that Saray had to go back to her real mother, and Salome had to go back to her real parents. The girls' birth records were also changed, and their last names were changed. When Jose gave Salome back to Ana, he was sad because he had loved her with all his heart. He was glad to take Saray home, though, and called her his princess. Saray and Salome now live about 8 hours apart with their real parents. But Jose said that he wanted to keep growing Saray and Salome as if they were sisters, even though the judge had told him not to. That's it for today, friends. Please let us know what you think about this story. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon for more amazing stories.